If you have some nice pieces of furniture in your home, the last thing you need is somebody putting a wet mug down on your coffee table, or an enthusiastically filled wine glass leaving a red ring on your oak dining table. That's where coasters come in. Now, when I was growing up, we had some pretty horrible coasters. You know the kind of thing, a square of melamine with a felt back, or a cork disc that would get wet and soggy and bits would crumble off of it. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a set of coasters you can be proud of and will save your furniture. I have plans for this project in the link below, and several others are available in my shop. They're easy to follow and you can adapt the wood types and the dimensions to suit your own needs. I'm using some mahogany, birch and pine to give me a 3-coloured finish. Of course, you can use whatever materials you have at hand, and this design will work just as well for plain coasters made from a single species. You don't have to use the wood in its natural state either. You could take a light wood and stain it in various colours to give you whatever effect you want. We'll start with preparing the wood. Because this piece isn't long enough to do everything in one go, I'm going to cut 2 strips and then I'm going to resaw them down to about 8mm, 10mm, something like that, and then we'll run them through the thickness of planer to get them down to final width. So they're 35. Then we'll flip them on their side and we'll resaw those. So I've set up a sacrificial fence because the blade's quite close to the fence on this one. It's only 6mm for this first rip. So we're just going to run this through. Going to be using this push block so that the blade's nowhere near anything that's vulnerable. Lastly, cut the 4 pieces down to 30mm. Got all our pieces cut. We need to lay them out to get our pattern. We need 6 coasters, so we're going to start off with 2 bits of mahogany, then a piece of pine, then birch, then our pine, and then our 2 pieces of mahogany again. So, regular wood glue, a little bit down the edge. So what we'll do is move that out of the way. It's a bit stupid putting them that close in the first place, but I never claim to be bright. So, yeah. So there. Then that one, and those 2, just inanely waffling to myself. I find as I get older, I talk to myself more and more often. But unfortunately, most of the stuff I say is bloody nonsense. I've got some cauls here, which are just bits of scrap with packing tape on so the glue doesn't stick. And we'll put those top and bottom there in the middle. My trusty Work Pro clamps from Aldi, is it? Lidl's? Don't know. enjoying this video, please click the like button. It really does help in spreading the word about the channel. Coasters. Some final sanding to clean up these end bits, and then we'll make the holder for them. So I've flattened up one side, but these bits are way too small to run through the thickness on their own. So I'm going to double side tape them to this bit of board, push that through. That's 5mm. Assume that this is square. AC1. AC1, which it is. These are all our bits. So we've got the base cut and the coasters. I'm just going to check the height now. It's all very well, just assuming they're all big 6mm. So that's the height of it, which is 32. So I'm going to make that. I'm going to make it 35 and then see what it looks like, because I can always take a bit more off. It's a lot easier than putting a bit back on. That's going to be fine. Very difficult to show you on here actually, but when the 3 bits are in place, it will leave us about 1mm clearance, so that the trays won't be too tight. What we need to do now is to cut miters. Got a piece of scrap against it to hold it in place. Got our 4 pieces, so now we need to glue them up. So what I'm going to do is a piece of tape in the end, pull it tight across there, put that up to that, make sure it's flush, pull it tight, put that up to that. Again, making sure it's flush. So the first thing, make sure that corner's lined. That one. These little clamps will come in useful. Little nest of clamps. Who'd have thought it? now you've made something lovely to put your drink on, here's something to watch while you enjoy drinking it.